I never thought I would write these words. I agree with Nigel Farage on Europe. He has come round to accepting the need for a referendum at the end of the Brexit negotiating process, albeit for motives quite different from mine. But there's a common thread. We agree that we need, as a country, to try to draw a line under this endless, rancorous, divisive, energy-sapping debate. If the public endorses Brexit in such a vote, then the Remoaners, like me, will have to commit to accepting the outcome, and strive to make Brexit work. If the deal is rejected, and the public decide they prefer to stay in, then we must all strive to make EU membership work, in a reformed EU, taking into account any concerns which have surfaced from the Brexit side of the debate. +2 guide.d. equals if6c4df6c192612 at src equals http://.dailymail.co.uk/pics/2018/001/13/481dc7c0000578 image m2_151587555495.jpg height equals 444 width equals 634 alt equals I never thought I would write these words. I agree with Nigel Farage on Europe. He has come round to accepting the need for a referendum at the end of the Brexit negotiating process, albeit for motives quite different from mine. Class equals blogs bordering share, greater than what is, I think, helping the referendum movement to gather momentum is the growing sense that we shall finish up with a messy and unsatisfactory compromise which will create widespread dissatisfaction. Advertising in read invented by Teeds because Theresa May has ruled out continuing membership of the Single Market and Customs Union, and an association agreement. All those Remainers who had reconciled themselves to a soft Brexit will be seriously disappointed. There will, in all probability, be a Canadian-type tariff agreement which will provide for much less market access than we currently enjoy, will lead to extensive border friction including in Ireland, and offer little to services industries including the City of London. If there is no vote and government pushes through such an unsatisfactory deal, paying a lot of money to be part of a trade arrangement greatly inferior to the present one, the Remoaners will continue to moan. Meanwhile the authentic Brexiteers, like Nigel Farage, will complain the outcome is not what they fought all these years for. Far from taking back control, it is likely Britain, in a transition and after, will follow EU rules while having no say in setting them. I am struck by the growing number of people, who are emerging from different standpoints to get behind demands for a vote on the final deal. On the Tory side, there was a thoughtful piece recently from Baroness Camilla Cavendish, formerly head of the Downing Street Policy Unit, arguing the Conservative Party's long-term interests lay in securing the best deal available and then legitimising it in a referendum. Michael Heseltine, never previously a supporter of referendums, now advocates one as a Remainer. Although Jeremy Corbyn doesn't want to discuss Brexit for fear of opening up further divisions in his party, Labour figures such as Sadiq Khan, David Miliband and Tom Watson, and Tony Blair, have been open to the idea of a referendum. And, outside politics, Gary Lineker, J.K. Rowling, Richard Branson and scholars A.C. Grayling and Richard Dawkins have come forward as advocates for a rethink. +2 guide.d. equals IB0D73DB7392B972B src equals http://.dailymail.co.uk/i/pics/2018/001/13/481dc7b30000578 image m4_158758481115.jpg height equals 454 width equals 634 alt equals I am happy to sit down with Nigel Farage and the growing numbers favoring a referendum to discuss how this one can work. Class equals blocks bordering share, greater than while the risk of a chaotic no deal Brexit is lower now than last year, the prospect of a steady, slow drain of investment and decline persists. The spectre of a transition under EU rules, attempts at convergence, on EU terms, a large divorce payout rather than money for the NHS, all of these will make many Leave voters wonder whether it was all worthwhile. The conservative-leaning press will make a brave attempt to portray whatever is agreed, however unsatisfactory, as a great triumph. But committed Brexiteers will argue that a half-baked Brexit will inhibit the sense of national renewal which could result from proper Brexit. I have never been a referendum enthusiast. It is not a good way to make big, complicated decisions. But this is how the Brexit process was launched, and I fear the already tenuous position of elected politicians would be further undermined if Parliament sought to frustrate the will of the people without a further popular mandate. The Lib Dems have led calls for the public to have the final say between accepting the government's path or taking an exit from Brexit. I am happy to sit down with Nigel Farage and the growing numbers favouring a referendum to discuss how this one can work. It must be framed not in the interests of opportunistic party management as in 1975 and 2016, but as a way of bringing a divided country together. Sir Vince Cable has called on Theresa May to stop the divorce. Loaded, 0% progress, 0% 0:00 previous play skip live mute 00:00 current time 0:00 duration time 1:26 full screen need text video quality 576p 540p 360p 270p foreground, white black red green blue yellow magenta cyan, opaque semi-opaque background, white black red green blue yellow magenta cyan, opaque semi-transparent transparent window, white black red green blue yellow magenta cyan, opaque semi-transparent transparent font size 50% 75% 100% 125% 150% 175% 200% 300% 400% text edge style none raised depressed uniform drop shadow font family default monospace serif proportional serif monospace sans serif proportional sans serif casual script small caps defaults done minimize expand close.